So today we're going to be testing out some brand new fall makeup. I have a new eyeshadow palette from Tarte. I also have the new concealer from Charlotte Tilbury, as well as a Drugstore foundation that's supposed to filter your skin and make you look flawless. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Cat's Eye Beauty. And if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm over 50 years old and I love testing out makeup and skincare products, everything from drugstore to high-end and everything in between. And today, y'all, it's fall. That's what we say in the South. It's September. Can you believe it? And I did a little shopping and I picked up some new items from Ulta and the drugstore, and I couldn't wait to share them with you. I picked up the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer. I also have the brand new Makeup Revolution in Real Life Filter Longwear Foundation. I wasn't going to get it, you guys. I was not going to get it. But when I saw it in Ulta, I was like, this is gorgeous. I've got to get it and I've got to share it with you. I picked up the new Tarte Maneater After Dark eyeshadow palette. Now, this retails for $52, but you get 26 shades. You know, at first when I saw it, I was like, it looks kind of ordinary, kind of run-of-the-mill, but when I saw it in real life, I was blown away. How buttery, how creamy, and how gorgeous these shades are. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. How you doing? Oh yes, it is fall. It is time for football, Oktoberfest, pumpkin spice. No, I don't like pumpkin spice. I'm a caramel macchiato girl. How about you? So I was super excited to see all these new makeup products coming out, and I wanted to test them out for our mature skin. When I saw Makeup Revolution came out with a new foundation, medium to full coverage that retailed for $13 and 16 shades, I thought, heck yeah, I want to test that out. $13 is super affordable. I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin with a new CALIRAY Soap Blown Clean Blurring Primer. I just did a review on this, you guys. You could slap oatmeal on your face and your skin would still look flawless. This is just beautiful blurring primer that really mattifies your skin, blurs your pores. It smells amazing. Plus, it also has skin-loving ingredients. And it really just magically smooths everything away. And primer is on. So let's talk about this new foundation from Makeup Revolution. Now, it is a longwear foundation. It's breathable, soft, matte, medium to full coverage. This is kind of bougie for Makeup Revolution. In fact, sometimes I think their makeup looks kind of like it's in cheap packaging, but this is in a glass bottle, and I picked up the shade F5. Okay, so it's oil-free, shine-free, crease-proof, life-proof, and smudge-proof. Provides a 16-hour wear. It's cruelty-free and vegan, and it does contain niacinamide. That's probably the only skincare ingredient in it. Since it's medium to full coverage, I don't want to put a lot on, so we'll just do one tiny pump. It's kind of thick in consistency, and it just kind of has that perfumey foundation scent. I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the center of my face. Oh, this is super thick. Oh my goodness. I've been testing out a lot of skin tints and serum foundations. It always catches me off guard when I test out a full-blown foundation, but I'm always down for a full coverage foundation. So, oh God, cat hair. I'm just going to go in with my BK101 foundation brush. You guys, this is a fabulous brush. It really applies foundation beautifully, and I'm just stippling it in. Definitely medium coverage. I'm sure you can build it up to full coverage. Oh goodness, even with that fabulous primer, I can see it cake up through here. I turned down my lights so you can see up close and personal. I hate a bad foundation review. It's definitely a higher building coverage foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the other side of my face. It does have a very thick consistency. I don't know, guys. I think if you have dry skin, you definitely have to prep your complexion. Really use a good moisturizer and a hydrating primer. I barely put any on, and it's really heavy on the face. This looks extremely cakey already. Not happy, not happy. But it does provide really nice coverage, and it went on very fast. I'm going to try a trick, and I'm going to take my dampened beauty sponge, and I'm just going to spray a little bit of the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Spritz it, and I'm just going to gently press it in. Add a little bit more hydration back to the complexion. This is a fantastic setting spray because it doesn't contain any alcohol, so it won't dry out your skin. But this seems like it's working a little bit better. This is a great way to add a little bit more hydration and set your foundation at the same time. Now, the next thing I want to test out is from Charlotte Tilbury. It is their new Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. Now, this retails for $33. It comes in 30 shades, and I picked up the shade 2.5 Fair. You know, I'll be honest, I could not stand her Magic Wand Concealer. I think I used it like twice. It's the one with the little spongy thing on top. I found that to be cakey and heavy under my under eye area. So I'm really hopeful for this concealer. This has a lot of skin loving ingredients like niacinamide, golden vitamin C to even out the skin tone for radiant looking skin, hyaluronic acid, glow peptide. It contains vegan collagen for skin that feels plumper and smoother, camellia oil, soft diffusing silica. It has a lot of good skin loving ingredients. So it has a pointed tip, precise applicator, a rounded side for easy blending, and a sponge wand that delivers the perfect amount of product. It is quite a tiny doe foot, which I actually like. And I've already done my eye patches from Dermatology this morning. My eyes were looking really tired this morning. Plus I used my trusty Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. I'm in the shade 120 Peach. It really helps color correct my dark circles. I'm just applying it right where I get red and right where I want to brighten, right through there. Less is more when you're applying concealer. Then I like to take the heat of my fingertips to warm up the product and delicately tap it under my eyes. Ooh, that blended out really nice. Ooh. $33 though is a lot of money for concealer. Now on one side, I'm going to use my dampened beauty sponge. This is from Target, and I'm just going to tap it in. It's definitely brightening. Wow. Did I get the right shade? Oh my goodness. And then on this side, I'm going to use my Angie Hot and Flashy Concealer Brush. This is just absolutely stunning. It's super soft. It's shaped like a finger, and then just blending it out because I want to see which method works better with this particular concealer. This is tapping in beautifully and effortlessly. Super nice concealer. Okay, concealer is on. This is really pretty. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I know, really, right? $33 is so much money, but this blended out effortlessly. It looks nice and smoothing and hydrating. So if you have drier under eyes like I do, this might be a good concealer for you. But yeah, I rather like it. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my complexion products, and then we are going to dive into the new Tarte Maneater After Dark eyeshadow palette. Woo! Complexion products are on. Now for bronzer, I just went in with the Charlotte Tilbury Sun Kissed Cream Bronzer. I figured with such a mattifying foundation, I wode go ahead and add a little bit more juiciness into my complexion and a little bit more hydration. And then for blush, I just went in with the NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint in Nude Tude. This is such a beautiful, natural looking blush. Super easy to apply. And the foundation is holding up. The cream blush as well as the cream bronzer didn't lift any of the foundation. Complexion products are on, and I'm ready to dive into the new Tarte Maneater After Dark eyeshadow palette. $52, 26 shades. I believe this is their holiday palette. Now, I do have one of their other Maneater palettes, which I absolutely love. I think it's like a 9-pan eyeshadow palette with beautiful neutrals, but this one is a whole other level. It comes in a hard plastic case, very sleek. I believe this is their holiday palette. Comes with a huge mirror, plastic insert. These are absolutely stunning. They scream fall. I love this shade of green. That's beautiful. The shade is called Fantasy. We've got lots of mattes, lots of shimmers. I especially love this shade through here. It's called Moody. It's like a nice burgundy shade. And then Nocturnal, which is a deep burgundy shade, which I absolutely love. But yeah, if you are a neutrals girl, I think you would be super happy with this. I think you could use this all the way into the holiday season. Take, for example, Hot in Here. Oh, buttery. That is stunning. I'm going to go ahead and turn my lights down so you can actually see the shades. I mean, the quality is stunning. This is the shade Hot in Here. I love how it's embossed and raised. But this is the shade Nocturnal. Oh my goodness, this shade just is stunning. I know it looks kind of intimidating at first, but I tried it the other day and it looked beautiful. And then let's try this shade Insatiable. Oh, it's kind of like a coppery reddish tone. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely stunning. This shade is called Fantasy, and let's try Fantasy through here. You could have so much fun with this palette, but let's go ahead and dive into a look. I want to go in with Enamored, and that's like a nice peachy shade through here. I'm just going to take it on a big fluffy brush. I'm going to focus right through here and bring it all the way up to my eyebrow, just to give myself a little bit of wash of color. Yeah, there are tons of neutrals in here, so you could definitely get an everyday look and then easily transition into a more dramatic look for nighttime. So I'm gonna go in on my BK202 into Passion. It's like this almost terracotta shade. And I'm just gonna go ahead and focus it right above my crease and just lightly go back and forth. Ooh, that is beautiful. It's a very warm colored palette. That just went on easily, effortless, blending out like a dream. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's left on the brush and then hit the top of my lid just for a little wash of color. So it's kind of creating an ombre look. Okay, so pretty. I mean, I love all these shades in here. They're all stunning. There's not one shade that I don't like in this palette. I even like Desire, that mustard color. I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna go into Moody, which is this beautiful deep burgundy shade. I'm gonna go ahead and pack it all over the lid. This is such a stunning shade. It reminds me of cranberries, the holidays, and it's just applying really well. There's not a lot of fallout, and I'm just bringing it up to the crease because I really want to pack a punch with this shade. It looks, oh, absolutely beautiful. With the first brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. Very, very pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take a short bristle brush, almost like a pencil brush, and I'm gonna go into Temptress, a little bit of that, and a tiny bit of Moody. And I'm just gonna run it along the lower lash line. That is so pretty. Okay, man, this palette is getting heavy. I'm gonna go in with my finger and I'm gonna take Nocturnal, this stunning wine color, and I'm gonna plop it right above my iris. Now it looks like it would be glittery, but it's not. It just has a nice little shift to it. And then again, taking that brush and just blending it out and diffusing it. I mean, these colors just really blend like a dream. This is definitely a user-friendly palette. If you're a beginner and you love to experiment with shades and colors, this might be for you. The formula is A+ in my opinion, but it just really is gliding on, blending effortlessly. It's not getting muddy whatsoever. It does come with a jet black eyeshadow, and it's called Animal Instinct, and you can use that as an eyeliner, and I think that's what I want to do. I want to go ahead and take that same little brush, and I'm going to spray it with a little bit of setting spray. This is going to be really dark, and I'm going to use it as an eyeliner, and I'm just going to tap it right on the outer thirds of my eye, almost like a V shape, if you will, and smoke it out, just like that. Oh, that is so pretty. Now this shade, Animal Instinct, does have fallout, so be extremely careful. I'm glad we went ahead and dampened our brush. Ooh, that is very pretty. And that's all you need, really. And then if you want, you can just take a little bit of that and run it under the outer portions of your lash line. Just smoke it out. There is definite fallout here, but now we can take the opportunity to go ahead and set the under eye and flick away whatever fallout is there. So I'm going to go ahead and take a big fluffy brush, take a big brush and flick it away. Okay, so that cleaned up really well. And what I want to do next is I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye. And that concealer is really looking good. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my trusty Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, set that Charlotte Tilbury concealer, This brush I use all the time. It is a lifesaver. Concealer, setting powder, setting the under eyes. It's definitely multi-purpose and it's so soft. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with Sundown, which is this really brilliant gold. And I'm just gonna pop it right into the corner. Wow, that's gorgeous. I mean, we essentially have a smoky 90s eyeshadow look. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara and we're gonna check out the new NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream. Okay, mascara is on. I just went in with the Tarte Maneater mascara. This is the mini, and when you purchase the Maneater palette at Ulta, you do get a free gift with purchase. So I thought that was the extra bonus. You get 3 minis of their Tarte Hydrating Primer. You also get a mini Maneater mascara and a mini of their new Glow Wand. So I couldn't wait to test this out too. Look how adorable that is. I mean, so cute. Do I like the Maneater mascara? To be honest, it's okay. It's not the best. It does have a one-tip applicator with the silicone teeth. Super painful if you poke yourself in the eye. Honestly, I prefer the new Tartelette tubing mascara. This is actually going to be half price during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale on September 8th. So if you're curious to test out the new Tartelette tubing mascara, it will be half price on September 8th. So mark it on your calendars. Let's test out the new Glow Wand, the new Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. I think this is supposed to be similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter primer slash highlighter. It's also giving me vibes for the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I'm glad I got a little sample of it so we can test it out. You can use it as a primer, you can use it as a highlighter, but yeah, let's test it out. I mean, this is just so stinking cute. Love it. And I'm gonna use it as a highlighter. So I'm just gonna tap a little, oh, that's a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it on and use it as a highlighter. It's very pretty, very subtle. It is very much giving me vibes of the e.l.f. Hello Halo Glow Filter. This is probably a lot pricier, but that's very subtle, very pretty, but it's nice. And it's nice to get little gifts with purchases. I live for those, you know? Great way to sample some things and sucker you into buying the full-size product. But this isn't bad. It's nice. It's not glittery. I'm going to take a little bit and just pop a little bit right as a highlighter through here. Oh, that's pretty. So let's dive into these new NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream. Now these retail for $8 and it comes in 12 shades. It's supposed to give you full coverage wear that will blur away any texture or lines. Well, I mean, we obviously have lines on our lips, but I was super intrigued to test these out. Picked up 2 shades, Latte Foam and Chocolate Mousse. I thought this was going to be like what it's indicative on the packaging, but when you pull it out, it's like, hello dark, Latte Foam, super dark, right? And then Chocolate Mousse. This is definitely a fall shade. It screams drama. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. It reminds me of red velvet cake, but this is Latte Foam and this is Chocolate Mousse. Let's go in with Latte Foam. Oh, and it smells yummy. But yeah, this is really smoothing. It's really hydrating. It doesn't feel drying on the lips. It's really pretty and it is quite smoothing. It does have a thicker texture. It does have a thicker consistency, but it is a matte lip cream. So it is gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it on your lips. I ain't gonna lie. But honestly, it's so whipped. It does feel lighter than expected. I think this is a gorgeous shade. This is Latte Foam, perfect color for fall. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. And it's $8. Wow, okay. Now let's go in with Chocolate Mousse. Oh, wow. Okay. This really is giving me 90s, early 2000 vibes. I used to wear a shade like this. I think it was a MAC lipstick. I don't remember the shade. It wasn't Ruby Woo. It was something else, but it's very dramatic. Doesn't go well with this eyeshadow look, but I mean, this is a stunning shade. If you're into shades like this, it has so much pigment, and I tested this out yesterday. It did not budge from my lips. I drank lots of water yesterday. I had a couple of cocktails, I ain't gonna lie, but really stayed in place. It didn't bleed into my lines above my lips or below my lips. It really hung in there. This has fantastic longevity. Which shade did you like better? Did you like Latte Foam or did you like Chocolate Mousse? Leave me a comment down below. Okay, here we are with the final look. Yeah, I switched back to Latte Foam. It's a little more subdued, not as dramatic. I thought it looks better with the eyeshadow look that we got from the Maneater palette from Tarte. I'm ready to give you my final thoughts, and I definitely have some serious thoughts about all this makeup that we tested out. Let's start out with the Revolution in Real Life Longwear Foundation. Y'all, I hate it. It is horrible. I know the CALIRAY primer is magical and it's amazing, but this foundation is so heavy on the skin. I know it's medium to full coverage. I mean, it just provides great coverage, but at what cost? It really is caking up right in my fine lines through here. It's separating on my chin, and I really don't have an oily complexion. In fact, I needed to add a little bit of more hydration into my skin. I can think of better drugstore foundations that look more natural on the skin. It just is not, it's not good. It's just not good. It's drying, it's cracky, it's bad. I feel like I was applying drywall to my skin. Not a good look. Now let's talk about the concealer, the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. This is something I can get behind. I know it's pricey. It's $33. It comes in 30 shades. I got the shade 2.5 Fair. It's very smoothing, very hydrating. Remember the whole grocery list of ingredients, of skin-loving ingredients. It's brightening, it's hydrating. Like I said, if you have a drier under eye like I do, I think you would really love this concealer. I've only been testing it out for the last couple of days, but so far so good. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. I like to set it with a loose translucent powder just to set it. This is beautiful. Absolutely love it. The Tarte Maneater After Dark eyeshadow palette. Now remember, it does retail for $52. You get 26 shades. Is the color story unique? Not really. I mean, we've seen these shades all before. It is the formula that makes it buttery, creamy, easy to blend, and in my opinion, very user-friendly. So if you're a neutrals girl like me and you want some pops of color, some beautiful shimmers, not a whole lot of fallout. The worst fallout that I experienced was, of course, the Jet Black Animal Instinct, but super easy to blend. You've got such a I mean, it's just a work of art in my opinion. I mean, this is going to be a fantastic fall palette that I can pull from. And then you've got these beautiful rich jewel tones for the holidays. This will definitely bring you from fall into winter and through the holidays for sure. I mean, I can't wait to play with this some more. It's a stunning, stunning palette. And I think $52 is super reasonable for 26 shades. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today and getting into fall. I mean, it's fall, y'all. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me today and letting me test out all these new fall products. I hope you had fun. I had a blast. I mean, yeah, we had some winners and we had some losers, but I always have fun hanging out with you, and I hope you did too. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love it if you'd be a part of our family. And in case you want to hang out a little bit longer and check out some more foundation reviews, check out the playlist down here. And for skincare reviews, check out the playlist right over there. But for now, mwah, mahal kita, I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.